export should be in the chair.
Well, actually, y'all can have the chairs. So I get a better viewpoint from here.
Yeah, well. Alright, so since you didn't end stream, well,
Actually, I kind of don't like this room.
Okay. Well,
alright, Dust, do a dance on the other side of Solaris, or he's gonna be depressed the Scion died, and you and I are just gonna be happy the Scion died. So
Let's go all the way to Aramis's corpse.
Message from Dude Big Pat.
even
Oh, no.
figuring that. Don't invite him.
He asked for an invite now.
There's no shut the fuck up. Don't ever invite him after the fucking stream. Okay.
So rude.
I'm not dealing
Yeah,
with him right.
I feel
Okay.
It's all good on Fortnite.
Okay, so obviously we can just
Fortnite.
make the salvations. So obviously we can just make the salvations grip tier. That's pretty fucking obvious.
Salvations is kind of its own little thing because like it's not good, but it's good for like climbing shit. That's about it. So
You had to ask me for it, and I was gonna say no.
I'm telling you I was threatened with violent acts, I'm sorry.
watch him
Okay,
add us all like
boys.
100 times like y'all did group chat.
Now we're on to the power weapons, boys. Starting off with the Prospector.
F.
F.
Okay.
No
let me
remorse,
look at
F.
the other. I think it's D tier.
What does it do?
Let me explain to you first of all. Its DPS is really high.
Is it
And
though?
yeah, it's pretty high for fucking
Would
grenade
you use
launcher.
it
I'm pretty
over
sure it's-
Anarchy though? Like, I mean,
I wouldn't be using fucking Anarchy. I'd be using this. Well, Anarchy does like massively less damage now.
well, yeah,
especially
but
against
it's
bosses.
well,
Not really,
yeah,
it's still a
but
fantastic weapon.
It's still effective. It's just
Still-
not as. I would use that over Prospector any damn day. I'm sorry. Like,
Hell, I still have Anarchy in my
I will-
inventory because I use it.
I want like Prospectors. Like when you think of the other guns that we're gonna be putting in F tier, Prospector isn't that fucking.
I don't see.
terrible.
Well, the thing is, when I put shit in tiers,
It's not
I don't.
detrimental.
Well,
It is not detrimental
Okay,
bad.
so this is
F tier
something-
should be detrimentally bad.
I definitely understand comparing them to the other guns in the same tier, but see, when I rank something, I don't, rank it against the other weapons in the same tier. I just put it in like F, D, C, etc. So, like, I'm sorry, that's one thing I do differently in my voting. So,
It's like when you think of the weapons we're gonna come up on with Prospector, like it really isn't. It's not detrimental, like detrimentally terrible. Like it's not a detriment to use
I don't know,
compared to the other abominations that will
I
be
don't
in
know,
F
Rude,
tier.
what's your final vote?
Like
I
it
don't care.
isn't that terrible.
He doesn't care.
It genuinely should be D. Come on, just be a
Stop.
little nice to the gun.
Okay,
Come
so
on.
okay, so
No,
Like,
expert,
just think of
hang
the-
on, listen to me.
Just think of the coming guns in F tier. Think of the coming guns in the F tier
Expert.
before you put it all Prospector enough.
Expert.
What?
You didn't give me mercy with Cold Heart, you're not getting mercy here.
Okay, but Phoenix can dap me up. Phoenix, come on, think about it. Just think about the other guns that are gonna come in F tier before you think about
Phoenix,
Here,
don't
here,
listen
here,
to
hold-
Prospector.
Don't listen to the
okay,
Demon's
okay,
Lust.
hold on. I'm gonna go to power weapons and I'm gonna look real quick. So,
Like this, you can take a look at a good sum of them.
like, I mean, let's see. It's not any better than Grand Overture. It's not better
It's not-
than World Line Zero, which those
What
two
do you
are F.
mean not better than Worldline Zero?
Okay, so
no, you on some bullshit.
so let me extrapolate how I also vote. I also vote based on viability. What on God's green earth would make me want to use Prospector, okay, over like any other heavy exotic? I mean, almost any. Like,
It's not a detriment.
well, F doesn't have to be a detriment. It
Your
just means
existence is a
it's
detriment.
shit. I mean,
I don't. Look,
look,
fine, we'll put it up here.
look. Okay.
It's so mean the Prospector. It's gonna get above the.
Look, I have to agree with Dust. Like, it's only D. Fucking what's its face was D. So like, that Trace Cold Heart. So
Cold Heart. Well, Cold Heart is like abysmally bad.
Cold Heart's not a detriment either, though. Really, I mean,
He's a detriment.
I'm gonna use that in the next
Okay.
GM we run. Right.
All right, on to.
What was our
on to
final?
next
What was
track,
the final tier?
We're F. We're putting it
Okay.
F. Okay.
Tractor.
Next is tractor cannon.
Tractor cannon tier.
So, the thing is I would rank tractor cannon a little higher only based on the fact that, so what types of damage are you doing? Because if you're not doing precision damage, then tractor is obviously the way to go. But if you're doing precision damage, then
Also,
divinity is
tractor
the way.
cannon. Also, tractor cannon works on bosses that divinity doesn't work on.
Exactly. So I kind of have to go with minimum B, if not A.
What bosses does
I go
Divinity
A.
not work on?
A lot of them.
There's Riven.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Riven. There's
yeah.
the unique modeled ones.
Wait, didn't we use Div on Riven before? How does it not work on Riven?
No.
It doesn't work on Riven. It just
And if it does, it puts the bubble inside her body, so it wouldn't matter if it did. So
It like works on caretaker half the time.
it works on caretaker. But
Because I mean, like the
Works
bubble just
decent.
phases through his body about 50%.
well, I
of the
just
time.
shoot him in the head anyways, regardless of the bubble.
Yeah.
So
same.
like,
Okay. Okay. After tractor cannon, next is Legend of Acreus.
Don't talk to me.
it was such a niche weapon. The S tier for Crown of Sorrow, but for
Crown?
outside of Crown of Sorrow,
Oh, Crown's gone. Sorry, current.
yeah. Hey, I'm giving respect to the
Oh.
gun when it was good. All right, like regardless
I'll,
of
doesn't matter,
I'll
it
either
doesn't
do
matter.
I'll either do E or F. E or F. I'm gonna
He's
do
a
E or F.
tier? I was about to say.
No, there's no E tier.
Uh,
I'll go
I
with
was like, what
fucking
the fuck's
F tier.
E?
I don't think it's.
Yeah,
I'll go with
I'll have to
F,
drop
yeah.
it with F.
I don't-
Yeah, I mean currently. So
It's getting I think it's getting above. Next is Darci F.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
really just the gun for people
That's-
who didn't have shit in Scourge.
basically, it was
Really?
literally the bottom of the barrel weapon. Yeah,
Do you have
it's like,
Outbreak? No. Do you
It
have
was the
fucking
dollar
Sleeper? No.
store
Do you have Darcy?
The
Yeah.
dollar store Scourge DPS.
like literally,
Literally the
like
dollar
literally,
store
Whisper
Scourge.
was better than Darcy for Scourge. So
Well, obviously Whisper was disgusting.
Yeah.
Back then.
Only
That-
brain deads
on
use
that.
Darcy.
Alright. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one. Okay, Wardcliff Coil.
Its single niche in the game is killing Gorgons. I'm just gonna
yeah,
put it blunt.
literally,
Well,
that is
its
that is
ad clear is
100
kind of hilarious though.
okay. Yeah,
Add
for the
clear with
meme,
rocket.
but-
Add clear with rocket.
Yeah, if like,
Meta?
please, I will literally like throw the run of whatever
Add
we're
clear
doing
with
if I
a rocket
see.
meta.
Okay, but here's the thing about it. It does what machine guns do, but like actually good
Yo,
because it can
expert,
kill
what-
majors and shit.
Where you add clearing with rockets.
Can eradicate.
Okay, well, the only rocket
Like,
I'm at
unlike
clearing
machine
with is
guns, it will
Gallahorn, okay?
eradicate
Like,
anything on touch. Like, and also Warcraft can send champions flying into the stratosphere and launch them off the
That is true. I remember one time I freaking
I think-
sent remember Portunos to hell or whoever it
I'm gonna
was.
have to
Yeah, we
give-
sent. No, we sent. No, yeah, we sent the loot goblin.
Oh yeah,
to
we
the
sent that
fucking
Luke
shadow
Goblin to
realm.
hell.
Yeah, that dude never saw the light of day again. And then we sent an unstoppable ogre to the shadow realm. Like I think it deserves fucking D tier because it can kick ass.
well, I
It can.
definitely agree.
All
with
right,
D.
you know
It's
what?
below
I'll
mid.
give it a D.
I'm gonna reach out a hand. It's better than Prospector. I'll reach
Yeah,
out a
well,
hand.
yeah, true. Hell yeah, it is. Yeah,
I'll reach out
like,
a hand.
that's why I'm
No
gonna give it a
shit.
D because like it's not mid, but it's not shit. You know what I mean? So, like,
All right. Okay, let's go on to next is Colony F.
Don't disrespect Colony.
Actually no, I say Colony isn't.
At least a
salvation.
D.
It is so bad.
Thanks for giving me a hand.
Colony doesn't.
Colony. Okay, so Colony was also like, so while you guys messed around with that, I'm gonna mostly agree. Colony is a PvP exotic in my opinion, but the only time, okay, if you guys remember in Crown, those two knights that you couldn't kill, the only time I used Colony in PvE was literally to kill those,
to
kill
fucking crown and fucking
in the first room of Crown.
Crown book.
Yeah, like, you did
Yeah, but
that.
Outbreak already did. But Outbreak also did that fucking book.
Well,
Bananas.
Colony did it better though. I'm sorry. It was like
I guess so.
it literally did. I
Gives a
used it every time. It was hilarious. But
Okay.
it doesn't take it out of
But,
like F, right? Yeah.
But yeah,
I give
but
it
like
F.
in fair, I think Colony belongs in Salvation script. It is a detriment. It is actually a detriment.
Well, it's something you
Alright.
only use when you're trying to kill two invincible knights, or if you're trying to or Salvation
Are
that
Script.
you
don't
trying to do
exist in the
VOD
game
gatekeeper
anymore.
cheese?
Yeah. Like, well, Salvation
Vague
Script you would only
gatekeeper
use when you're
keys.
trying to, like, climb shit you're not supposed to. I mean, that's the only time I've used it in the last, like, 2 years.
Yeah, but like, Colony is such a detriment.
It really
even
is, though.
does
I'm
less
not
damage than the
disagreeing. I'm
average
just saying,
grenade
like,
launcher.
I'm bringing up the only time where it was even, like, brought out of collections. I mean, so I never saw anybody use it outside killing those 2
think
knights in Crown.
It is, at least with Legend of Acreus, Darci, and Prospector, they can deal damage.
Yeah, definitely.
And don't deal negative damage.
But you didn't add Clear Colony?
My brother, because she has a blast radius of 2. Like all grenade launchers, that isn't fucking
Yeah.
a worm. Okay.
Fucking Prospector
Next.
stand, though.
Next on the list is Worldline Zero. This
F.
is another one of those Salvation Grips tier weapons. It is so bad.
I'm gonna say the same thing that I said to Dust when we were doing this rating, that the only time that weapon was ever used was in speedrunning, and then if any speedrunners do end up watching the video, they're gonna have to agree, because, like, I knew speedrunners in
Absolutely.
the community that quit speedrunning altogether because of that nerf. So it's definitely, like,
Yeah.
F or below, but in
And-
totality,
But
it
it's
was-
Salvation.
and also
tier.
and also Eagers kind of just exist now. So,
yeah.
so yeah, Worldline. I'm sorry.
Worldline
I
was
still
better
love this gun.
than Eagers,
Worldline
though,
is
like, in
still
its
one
prime.
of the coolest weapon ideas of all fucking time, bro. You literally phase in and out of fucking reality itself.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, bro.
it was broken for speedrunning too. I mean, I
Like
loved,
lore, like lore wise, it should pretty much kill anyone who's 3D. It just straight up. It should just kill anything. It hits.
No,
anything that is 3D.
I remember, dude.
I'm not even joking. Like canonically, one of the strongest.
I never
weapons.
bothered to finish its Catalyst till Season of Rivals, and I
Counterpoint.
love how.
Counterpoint.
What?
I'm a Game and Watch main.
Oh, you're right. You're 2D. Okay.
No, I literally loved. I
Alright.
literally loved pulling out in Season of Rivals though, just to finish its Catalyst and go whack a escalation boss. Dude.
I still never finished its catalyst.
I
still.
did. I finished it the original.
I always
one.
told myself, yo, I need to finish this guy. I need to finish this catalyst, and I never did.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's move on. Next is the pull my poor boy sleeper simulant. That's a C
moment.
tier. Like it's just mid.
Sleeper's the same thing as Darcy, or so. Do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this? Okay.
I
Like
will
the
agree with
sleeper.
that. Yeah, it's literally the last linear fusion. Like I have people that we've run raids with where they only use that because it's
Yeah.
better than
At
using.
least it doesn't do as
Here's-
bad as damage as Darcy.
Yeah,
I
you're
think-
saying it's-
what tier is Darcy in?
Darcy's an F.
Okay, then Sleeper deserves D.
Yeah, I'd say
I don't-
Sleeper
I-
D, but the thing with Sleeper is, one, its exotic perk is quite literally just being a linear fusion rifle. Two, reads, Cataclysm, and freaking Storm.
Yeah,
Chaser.
all of them
They literally sweep that gun.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
massively.
You literally use sleeper because it's a guaranteed damage
Your
if you
last
don't.
resort.
Yeah, it's your
It's a
last
chip.
resort.
Because they-
guaranteed
Can I
damage.
coin the term?
Not every.
Can I coin the term Jibby weapon?
I think it's
I
more a
wouldn't-
dollar store weapon than a jibby weapon.
Yeah,
just
I
Jibby
wouldn't
doesn't
diss. I
actually
wouldn't
use
diss it
Sleeper.
that
Like-
hard.
Oh, like
I'd say it's
Jibby,
a
do you have
dollar store
this?
weapon.
Jibby. No, you say Jibby, do you have this? No. Jibby, do you have this? No.
I think dollar store.
To be
weapon
fair,
would be a
Jibby's
better
actually
term.
Jibby actually has a lot of weapons now. So
Yeah, no, he played a fuck.
he's
ton this
played
season.
more than all of us
He's level
combined this season.
316.
17.
All right.
What?
Oh, oh my god.
Yes.
Here's a double whammy,
317.
guys. It's a double whammy for 2 guns that have fallen from Gase.
Gaze?
Another dollar store gun.
Days.
We're coming for another dollar store like backup gun, Whisper of the Worm.
I remember Whisper.
I think this is D tier
That's
with
the
sleeper.
Empire
Yeah,
Body
sleeper.
thing.
I don't want to.
He wants an
yeah,
invite? No.
Sleeper and whisper, but D. Yeah, I have to give them.
Yeah, Whisper. There's so.
The only
these
thing
poor
Whisper
fucking
still
guns.
has is just like, being able to keep shots on target, but I mean they don't do fuck all
Yes, but, like,
damage. You know what I mean? But that's all I'm saying it has going for it,
Like,
So-
I guess, but it's like even then you can reload so fast anyways. It doesn't even matter because its rate of fire is
Especially,
pathetic.
well, even if I'm,
Due to its impact.
especially if I'm running like, Lunafaction boots and you're standing in my well with Reed's Regret, yeah, you're definitely gonna put in more DPS. So
Also, I'm pretty sure Uzumi Adept literally out DPS's it.
It does.
I'm pretty, yeah,
in
it
both
does,
damage and total damage output.
Yeah. and it's sad.
So sad. Poor fucking
I
gun.
love
I
Whisper
think-
too.
Just one thing I'd have to comment about Whisper. From speaking from personal experience, like literally just 24 hours ago, I was doing Caretaker with Jibby. He thought it would be cool to put Whisper on for an encounter. And we wiped that run. I saw he had 800k damage compared to everyone else's 2 to 3 million. I asked him what happened.
Peak.
He had Whisper on. And then he switched to a linear fusion and literally beat me in DPS the next one. So tell me about... There's no world where Whisper is visible in this video game. I'm sorry. I don't even think it's ever been good. I'm gonna be straight up.
Okay, yeah, no, you're
Ever been
capping
good
on
night.
ever been good.
Yeah, you're capping on the
Yeah.
never been good.
Yeah,
part.
I will literally decapitate
Anytime after
you.
Forsaken, let me fix myself. Anytime after
Okay.
Forsaken, it's been good. I don't think anytime after Forsaken. Not at all.
Like, even then, it was top. It was a consistent top tier on for like, you know, fucking
It was
Insurrection.
yeah.
It's never been
was
top
very, very
after
hel-
Forsaken.
It's very, very helpful. It was pretty good for fucking Consecrated and Sanctified.
I was gonna
Like,
say
But was it
those-
It's
though?
always been that-
Red, is he still on?
like for Last Wish and Garden, like day one especially, like it was all reliable for
Oh
fucking
yeah,
loss damage.
yeah.
Like
I
it was,
mean,
it's
that's
it's
what,
just
so
all
I'm
reliable.
saying into Shadowkeep, I'll give it some slack, but by the end of Shadowkeep, no, it's gone. So
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, Whisper and Sleeper, D tier.
Yeah, D.
They're literally the dollar store backup weapons.
Your last resort.
Okay, Sleeper is a dollar store weapon. Whisper is literally just the freaking like. No, Sleeper's
What
5
else?
below. Whisper's
Oh,
dollar
yeah.
store.
Alright, we're just gonna leave those two guns in D tier. Next is possibly one of my favorite exotics. A gun that went from S tier to non-existent once Particle was gone. 1K voices.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
If-
I love 1K so much, but it's.
Like,
it was
I'm-
fucking last season, bro.
I think it belongs. It's either F or D. Like, I just genuinely.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
have
don't
to
want
give it
to
an
put it
F.
down there.
Without Particle.
It is
You guys
so
are saying
fucking.
1K is F. That's
Without
It's
Particle.
either
yes.
F or D, bro. It is
Well,
atrocious. It is so
Yeah,
fucking bad.
I
You
mean,
you wouldn't
you're
use it over
disrespecting.
Sleeper. Like in respect, you wouldn't use it over fucking
You're not
Sleeper
gonna
or
like,
use it
or
over
Whisper.
freaking
I could-
Storm
I could have-
Chaser, Reed.
You tell me no. Here's the thing. I could use fucking 1K outside of raids and shit. Have fun.
Oh, it's a fun gun. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely,
mean,
it's one of
I
my
think
it's
favorite fucking
decent,
guns
yeah.
of all
It's
time.
decent for anything. It's not
It's
a
one of
fucking
the-
boss anymore, which is most guns, but it's.
it's more of a champion weapon, I feel, than a boss weapon, though, at this point, just without Particle.
It's like
you know?
it has like the amount of issues that it has. It has low ammo count,
Yeah.
High probability
Mediocre
of
damage.
self-killing yourself.
and that too.
Killing
Like,
yourself,
just-
and also
one of
the
your
charge
teammates-
time, like, because I just said it was a decent champion weapon. I'm like, actually, I might have to rescind that because of how long it takes to charge the weapon. You know what I mean?
It takes forever. It takes forever to charge, and
Yeah.
it's just mediocre at its job. Like it's just not good.
With
But-
Particle Beacon, I'd say that's an easy S. But
Oh, it was
nowadays,
S.
I
Oh,
think,
yeah. It
I
was
think the most
weapon.
generous I could give is a D. If I had to be the most generous.
I can't even be generous. 'Cause I'm like looking at it. I'm like,
Yeah, like, I'm still
would,
voting
if you were
F,
to
but
use
if I
it for
had to be
boss damage,
generous,
would
F.
you even like unironic? Like
See-
if Sleeper and Whisper are their dollar store backup guns.
But
Like,
but
1K
yeah,
is,
but
like,
there's
the
no way
bottom,
you'd
like,
be using 1K
straight
as a
ass
backup
cheeks.
weapon or a dollar store. Yeah,
Like
so,
it is.
And the thing is,
straight garbage.
this is the third weapon in a row that it sucks to say that about, because it is a fun weapon and it's cool and all that and it's unique for the most
1K.
part, you know. But I
47 clears to get this gun.
it took me 7, so haha.
I want to kill myself.
So-
It's one of my favorite fucking guns, and Bungie just hates it.
Yeah, so I agree with what Dust said. I mean, to be generous, I want to give it a D, but it's probably fitting to put it in F because I would say it's not as good as Whisper or Sleeper, obviously.
Can I
So,
move Wardcliff to C?
where close to D, isn't it? Like that's where it belongs.
Yeah, it's in D. I think
Stays in
Wardcliff
D.
should be in C.
It's literally not a DPS weapon. It's literally a Gorgon killing weapon. That's it. Like, I'm sorry, dude.
But it can launch champions off the map.
I don't care. Okay, I can fart on a champion and it can launch off the map. Okay, like, right? Like I just pop up and I just go, "Oh, here's my sword." You know what I mean? It's just like, you know.
Okay, on to the next gun. Next gun is Two-Tailed Fox. B and C tier are completely empty. And we're like already over 10 guns in. I think we need to be a little less fucking mean to these guns.
No.
Like straight the fuck
No,
up.
be good or get capped. I mean, like, we're gonna
You
give
see,
all
here's
these.
the thing.
No, hold up. If
I'm
they're
gonna
under
fight
C,
for Two-Tailed.
if
Well,
they're
that's
under C, okay, if they're under C, they need to be taken out back and shot like Celesta. All right, be good. Be good.
This is
Be good to get
put
shot.
down like a
I give Two-Tailed.
euthanized.
I would give Two-Tailed a C.
I am gonna give
I'll
Two-Tailed
give
C.
Two-Tails. I'd give Two-Tails C.
I can
like,
agree with
kinda.
that.
in
Yeah.
a world where Gjallarhorn, Eyes of Tomorrow, and literally any other legendary rocket launcher didn't exist, Two-Tailed would be the bomb.
Dude, it was my first weapon. It was my first
Two-Tailed
exotic that I
was
got.
the
We
came
are
out.
such hypocrites when we say that. Like, holy shit.
Okay. Hold on No. So
Okay,
so
no,
what
expert. There's more to it. I'll let Phoenix speak first, though.
If every
what I was
other
gonna
gun
say,
was in the game, it'd be pretty good.
like, I love Twin Tail too because I've got a good memory with it. I literally got it like.
Wait, is it two-tailed or twin-tailed?
I don't know. I call it either
Thanks,
or.
dude.
Who cares?
That was my
Hold
first
on.
exotic.
I thought it was 2, wasn't it?
It is
It's
Two-Tailed.
the two-tailed fox. Okay, so it's two-tail.
I think it was my second Forsaken draw.
It was my
exotic I got
first
dropped.
exotic Forsaken drop, but I got it as a random drop from killing a Scorn like stalker
I got
on
mine.
the
I got
Tangle
mine.
Shore.
I got mine on the
So-
Step to the Dreaming City from a draw. It was my first one.
So what
Okay,
is it?
back to about the gun. Why are we giving it a C again? I
yeah,
disagree with
let's-
it.
In which queen, they gave it suppression and scourge.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah. Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
as-
okay.
That's
I
why I'd
actually
say it like
forgot about
Two-Tailed,
that.
it deserves to not be bad.
I'll give it
It's
C. It's
definitely mid.
Yeah, like
It's just
yeah, yeah.
completely like kind of
It's
not
okay.
supposed
Downside.
I
to-
think, guys, I think
The only downside
this
to it
next
is
weapon
other
rivals
weapons
Gjallarhorn.
Exactly.
Guys, I think
The thing is
guys,
it's
this next weapon rivals Gjallarhorn.
so the second, yeah, like, let's go. Sorry.
This next gun rivals Gjallarhorn. It's called Black Talon.
I think that's a good
It goes in
answer.
Salvation's grip. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. So this gun is the worst, one of the worst weapons in the entire game.
I don't have the energy. To
I'm not
talk about
F. No,
how-
it goes in Salvations. It is the worst. It is one of
Okay,
the worst weapons
that is one.
ever
That is
made.
one. That is like one sword that Bungie literally took out behind the fucking shit shack and shot.
Never
Like-
once had a niche.
No,
Its
dude,
exotic catalyst didn't work for a whole year.
it doesn't work still. What do you mean?
Oh, it doesn't? I thought they fixed it.
No. No,
We're
Phoenix.
talking about Black
it's-
Talon.
Yeah, Phoenix. They
Yeah,
didn't
Black
take
Talon.
it out back. They put it in a white van, drove it to the Middle East, left it in the desert, and then dropped a bomb on it.
They really.
They
that's
literally,
valid.
they atomized the fucking weapon, bro. It is.
Black
I mean,
Talon
it
This
was
is
a-
a.
They went to the
If
EMF
I
wedding.
were to,
It was literally.
if I were to
fun.
unironically compare Black Talon, the World Line, and Colony, I actually think that it's the worst weapon in the game.
It is.
Like objectively,
I'll give it an F.
It is
Yeah, because the thing is,
horrible.
I would
that
give it
thing
a
was
death tier.
not F. Salvations.
that thing
It's
was
salvation.
at least. It was literally like at least a B, if not an A tier, pre-nerf though. Like that weapon was fun back in
Yeah.
Forsaken. Like,
It wasn't even a nerf. It was just
Hey,
slaughtered because of the sword rework, and they've yet to give it the time of day.
Yeah, they refuse to fix its catalyst. I think it's generally the
Black
worst
Talon
weapon in the game entire.
But
I
they
was too.
literally
Game.
just took that gun out back and just.
That gun, that sword was so cool.
it really was.
You know
it was
the
unique
freaking
too when
clip?
they first
If
dropped.
like-
caster, like, just think about this. If caster frames are already kind of mediocre and like below average, like just imagine Black Talon, bro.
Like,
All right, let's.
you know that clip of the warlock that's like hacking and they have xenophage against consecrate on mine and just goes and executes him in like 0.5 seconds before flying off.
I love that
That's what
clip
they
so
did to Black
much.
Talon.
Honestly,
That's literally, that's what they hit him with. All right, next on the list, Queenbreaker. I think this is another F, bro.
dude. Okay, the only niche Queenbreaker ever had. Okay, well,
Was being a
What's
bootleg
being
backup in a
scared?
Queenbreaker, and I got
Okay,
fucking
okay,
God damn it.
two. I was about to say two because okay, it had, and this is technically I'm only counting the when it was broken in Gambit as like a PvP meta because like Gambit, I know that doesn't count really for what we're talking about, but it's semi counts.
And then it was also good for Scourge
Yeah,
Insurrection.
dude, I cried every time somebody said they didn't have Darci, but they had Queenbreaker.
The
I'm like,
dollar,
dude, how?
the dollar store Darcy.
I would much rather have seen a Darcy. Well, actually, I did see
Nigga said the dollar store Darcy.
the dollar
That
store.
says
of the
a
dollar
lot,
store.
bro.
That's brutal.
Bro, where the fuck would you even get them? Nigga, that shit sticks and stones.
Basically,
Darcy.
I think you're getting the Queenbreakers out of the dumpster behind Dollar General.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like,
Literally, bro.
it literally couldn't be sold at a dollar store, so you get up out of the dumpster.
It doesn't. Oh my god, it's so fucking atrocious.
I mean, the gun
Would it
kinda
be
looks
Salvation
cool,
too,
too,
though?
so
So you think
like,
Would it-
Queenbreaker's not
is
a
it
good
so-
weapon?
Is Queenbreaker
Hey,
is
yo.
Queenbreaker bad enough to be in the same category as Colony, Worldline, and Black Tower?
Yes.
I'll give it F,
Okay.
yeah, because it literally.
It's one noted by ever in the history of this video game is killing Inception Prime about 3 times.
Okay, so
And my TV is killing
I think
itself.
it was
Give me a
odd
fucking
because I actually had 1 or 2 people somehow figure out how to match Darcy's DPS with Queenbreaker. I don't know how they did it, but I don't know how, dude. I really
They
don't.
must have.
Like they
I
were.
guess they must have like
They might have been.
stupid.
I think it
TV.
was one of the Queenbreaker's firing modes, actually, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I think it's that. Yeah, it's
The helicopter.
So I had to move close to my TV.
Alien helicopters coming to get him.
Oh my god, turn the fuck on!
Oh no. Technical difficulties in the middle
They
of the
literally
show.
sounded like alien Morse code.
Fucking
Expert.
holy shit. Okay. Wait, no, we're just doing it. We're doing it right here. We're doing it here.
Alright, fair. It'll be weird. We'll just change up our stuff.
Okay, where were we on? We were making fun of Queenbreaker for being
Yeah, I think we all just
Dog-
did
being the sticks and stones to fucking Darcy. Imagine being in the shadow of a gun that doesn't exist.
honestly though. So are we all gonna sit back?
I could, Atheon could look through every time. Pen up T's can make infinite probabilities and win a fight when we're Queenbreaker is good.
Whoever called it the Goodwill weapon.
That was me.
That was rude.
Yeah. That was just honestly.
Alright, I'm honest, I want to give this gun an F because I hate it, but I'm not going to out of bias. So, Thunderlord.
Suck my dick.
Okay.
Wait, what
When we
were you
come
just
back
talking
to
about on the
this-
tier? Did you say F on Thunderwood?
Thunderlord. No, I want to put an F because I just hate that
Okay,
gun.
okay. I
Don't
was
worry,
sure. I
no,
didn't know if
no,
we were still. I
no.
Here's the
didn't know
thing,
if we
here's
were
the
on
thing.
Queenbreaker or not. So
Let
that's
me
why I
make a
asked.
comment.
Are you gonna sit back down
Alright.
export?
When we come back to this tier list in like a year or so, another word is. what did I
Try
just say?
Can't. None of us can speak to that, honestly.
Like, well, like, what the f-
Thunderlord is gonna be pretty good because the freaking Buffett's getting it like 9 days. But we're here and now, so I think the best I
Does
can
it
give
belong?
it is C.
Could we honestly put it? No, I'm not fucking C, bro. I'm not putting it with 2 tier. I'm putting it in D tier with Wardcliff.
That's fair.
I was gonna say
I think
D
it's
actually as well
pretty
because
good.
like
But
it's really it really only has ad clear going for
We
it.
are so mean to these power weapons. Oh my god.
Fuck them. Like honestly.
I
There's
said
not
C.
one gun in.
Well, I would have done C as well, but I kind of have to agree with the D. Like
yeah,
because
I
Thunderlord's
like
not that
with
good.
Thunderlord. I think currently it's hard to justify the exotic slot.
that's
That's
why
the
I'm
problem.
giving it a D. Yeah.
You
So
might
it's,
as well
like, not
just run
abysmally
chain
bad like the
command and
Abominations
Yeah.
the
in
freaking
F tier.
dog machine gun or commemoration.
Alright, so hear me out, boys. Next is the Fallen from Gase, the once king, Anarchy.
Anarchy.
That's my son. That's my
I don't-
Maybe, where do we put Anarchy?
Alright,
We put it in A or B.
I'm still gonna
A for
say
Anarchy.
A. Because I
A?
really don't
I'll
think
go- I don't
Anarchy's
mind
that bad. It's just
I-
outshine at the moment. It's not. It's
I
not
mean,
the popular
it's
toy.
definitely A tier for champions and probably like B tier for bosses. So I'll give it an A though. I think because you don't really use it for bosses. It's if you're
Mhm.
using it for what it's meant to be used for, I'd say A. So
Yeah. I
Phoenix,
still don't
when'd you
know why
get
they
a Pitbull?
dropped. I still
I've
find
had
it
this
funny
since,
how they
like,
nerfed
first
its
day.
total
Good,
ammo
good,
count for
good.
no fucking reason.
wait, what happened next word?
I still find it weird that they nerfed Anarchy's damage and its ammo count. That shit was so over the top.
To be fair, I understand the ammo count entirely.
Yo, I'm gonna. My point. Which gun can kill? Oh wait, that's never mind. It's a past thing. I was gonna say which gun can kill bosses fucking outside of encounters, bro.
So true. All right, boys. Next is another F tier weapon. Truth.
Truth, mama.
Jibby tried defending that thing on our tier list.
I'm putting it in F tier.
I used
It's
Truth
I don't
one
think we
time.
even did a comment.
I used Truth one time and well, it's PvE.
Actually,
yeah, I used Truth for one
hold
time
up.
in Gambit and I got yelled at.
Wait, what up, export?
Wait, I just remembered something. Truth is still a rocket launcher with actually good damage numbers. Just literally just straight out of Error's mouth.
Sorry.
The problem is it just has no special perks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
other
when
than
it says
having, other
good
than,
fuck.
other than
So I think
having,
it belongs in D tier.
other than
like, just the
having-
fact that it being a rocket launcher just puts it above anything in F tier.
I can
default.
actually agree with a D because that's what I was gonna give it because it's like in
Yeah,
Jibby,
You make a
Jibby,
good point.
I agree with
Like by the
Jibby and I both
it's-
defended it as like it has the fastest tracking in the game. Okay, horseshoes to make up for if it misses almost, and then 3 rockets in the tube. So I mean, it's
yeah, and it's like it's
So-
and like it's a rocket launcher, so like there's nothing bad about like there's
yeah.
but you can't really like say it's like
Love
if
that,
you don't got a good
Truth.
rolled rocket launcher, might as well use Truth. I guess it gets a dollar store legendary rocket.
Yeah, it's dollar store. I think it's a Goodwill, but still.
I would say dollar store only because like it is still semi-viable at least for like Gambit, but that's still PvP I guess if you want to count Gambit, invading and
Okay,
shit.
alright, next on the list, okay, this is pretty funny. Deathbringer.
Deathbringer moment.
B or A? I kinda
I'm gonna go
either
A.
B or A.
I would go A. I'd go B.
What about you, Phoenix?
It
You think it's
depends.
consistency can
Okay,
make up for it?
so
I think it's-
So what I'm gonna give the same feedback on it as I gave with Dusk because I do agree with what he said. Like, isn't it the highest damage? Is that what you
Yeah,
said,
it's
Dusk?
yeah, it's the
factually
it has
the
the highest
damage
hypothetical
per-
damage.
per
Okay,
shot
so
in
the
the
reason,
game.
so
It has the
for
highest
It's just
hypothetical
inconsistent.
damage.
see, okay,
That's the issue, so it can
so
so it
two
usually
things.
can't
So
reach that.
I would give it an A for damage, but I'm gonna give it a B for the fact that it's viability and inconsistency. Because how many people
And but
in the viability category, how many people are you really going to be confident in when they bring that into an end game activity? Like, oh yeah, they're going to
Zero.
use it properly.
But-
Exactly.
Here's
You know
another
what I mean?
issue. Here's
So-
actually another issue with Deathbringer. It can't reach its full damage potential if you have too many
Yeah, I was
Deathbringers
about
on
to
the team.
mention that,
Because
'cause
the
remember
shots
that
will
template
literally
run?
disappear.
Mhm.
Yeah, the shots will
Yeah.
disappear, so forcing you to have to direct shot
I closed
Templar,
them for what?
forcing you to be unable to get its full damage, making it just
Yeah, so
generally
I'm
worse.
gonna
Personally,
get
I'd say A, but if we want to go with a B, I'm not
I
hurt
think
by it.
I
I'm-
say B.
I'm leaning towards B, honestly, but
I say B.
it's
I
not
say
a
B.
yeah.
Good.
I think we pretty
Yeah,
much all
it's
are
held
on
back.
B. Yeah.
It's held back by its own, like, truth.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Not truth as in the gun, but like
Next.
the gun's actual like being.
All right, boys. Guess what? Weapons next.
G-Horn.
Xenophage.
It went from the worst fucking shit in the game to the meta to being like whatever.
No.
No.
It's
It
been
went
on
from
an
being
up
the
and down
worst to
journey.
the best to the worst
Yeah.
to good.
It
Yeah.
was good in the beginning, and then they nerfed it for no fucking
It was
reason.
not good in
Like,
the beginning.
on
Yeah, it
no,
was
on
not good in the
initial, on
beginning.
Shadowkeep, after when Pit dropped, it was the worst weapon in the game.
That's true,
And
that's
then they
true.
made it a high tier weapon.
That's
and then
that's
they
right.
nerfed
Okay,
it. Then
that's
they
right.
nerfed.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot
And
about
then
that,
for
yeah.
some reason, like I think like late Beyond Light or like the season after Beyond Light.
Lost.
Lost. They dropped its rate of fire for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that's what
above
I was
the damage and
referring
made it
to,
one
yeah.
of
They
the worst
didn't
weapons in the entire
revert it
game.
until this season. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and
so.
they reverted it.
Yeah.
So it would just be in the
It was
same
literally
place,
an
so-
oracle
well,
killer, and that's really what it's still used for. So another VOG
C,
weapon.
Like,
I'd put it.
would it just be C tier?
Yeah, I'd put C.
I'll give it
Yeah.
a C. Yeah. So
kind
thank
of
you for
a mid
correcting me
weapon.
though. I forgot. Yeah, it was shit when it first dropped, and they buffed it, and it was good for
Well,
a
literally,
while. Then
the
they.
moment we struggled to get it, and when we first got it, we tested it on the moon on a fucking tank.
I remember. Yeah. Now that you remind
I'll
me of
never
that, I
forget-
remember being so disappointed for all the work you had to do for that weapon that it was so dog.
Yeah,
Especially because the
we-
lore behind the
that
gun's
fuck-
pretty good. I think. So.
That fucking wizard, when we were
Honestly,
actually like
dude,
below
I
its light level
two-manned
was
it when
so
I did it the first
agonizing.
time. Like, she was.
I was the only
cancer.
one of the light level to not be eradicated on touch.
Yeah.
terrible, I
Fortunately,
fucking
me and
hate
my
it.
one boy, we two-manned it the first time we did it back Yeah, when it first dropped in Pit, and yeah,
Who cares?
that was
I'll
Next
never
guy.
forget
nightmare.
me, Rude, Squids hopped onto the moon, shot it at a public event, walked up to the random, and I messaged him. This is the worst gun in the game.
You literally just
I
message a
remember that.
random.
Yeah, I straight up. If I
That's
scrolled
great.
through my messages, I could probably find it from like 2 years ago.
Wait, what did we even
All right.
rate it?
See,
We needed a
Let's
C
see.
at the moment.
it's mid.
Okay, next on the list is Leviathan's Breath.
I am the Leviathan's Breath gamer. I will
I
fight
like-
for
I know
this
they
weapon.
gave Archer's Temple, right? Isn't it just? It's literally just worse sleeper, isn't it? Like literally.
Yeah.
So
I am-
D.
So I just put it in D tier.
I am
Yeah,
the
I'll
Leviathan's
give it a
Breath
D,
fan.
yeah. Well, I like Leviathan's Breath as well, but it's more of a meme gun than it is like viable though. I'm gonna give it.
Remember I talking
it's
about Leviathan's Breath? That's what fucking shit his diaper at me.
It's lack of
Squids would go
viability
fucking
literally puts it
turbo.
in D. Like, the only if it didn't have unstoppable on it, honestly, that thing would be like F. So sorry.
It really is just worse sleeper.
I love my little Leviathan Breath.
Okay, next is Heir Apparent.
F-
I don't have this fucking gun still.
Oh, okay.
Hair up
What do
here.
you guys have to fucking say about
Oh, I
Heir
have it.
Apparent?
but I never used it.
Personally,
Would you just,
I think I'm gonna
would it just
go.
belong with Thunderlord?
I feel like
Yeah.
Dusk is gonna defend it the most.
I wouldn't give it
I
anything.
think it just belongs.
I wouldn't give it like anything above like a
It
D. I
really-
think.
I think it's just a D gun. Like it's not.
As
really-
much as I'm a Heron Parrot enjoyer, I can't English today if you can't tell.
None of us
So,
can.
yeah,
That's alright. We've all stuttered at least 4
Absolutely
times.
not.
I think I'm gonna have to agree it's a D.
Yeah. It's like
I remember
like,
trying
I
to
understand where
defend it.
Dusk is coming from because I want to give it a C, but I just
It doesn't
I give
deserve
my,
a C.
My final
Because
It's-
it's not
it's
better than
just
Thunderlord
lacking.
by existence. That's the thing.
That's true.
literally.
Yeah, Thunderlord would
It
literally
can't
clap
be higher
Heir
than
Apparent
Thunderlord.
anything with art
Alright.
claps Heir Apparent, and I mean, and even Dust knows that because remember when we did that custom game where I'd clap him every time
Yeah.
an arc weapon and he was using it, I just
Yeah.
eviscerated him. So
All right, next on the list. Okay, this gun fucking went from like 0 to 100 this season. Eye of
my
Tomorrow.
boy!
I am
of
the
Tomorrow.
Ice fan S.
I am the
I
Ice
am the
fan.
Ice
I
fan.
think
I am the
I
Ice
think
fan.
this. Yeah, I think AS.
AS.
Either or.
Are we actually gonna go S?
I like.
No,
I'm voting S.
S.
I
I
like it.
can't. I would give it an A.
I don't think it's
I'm
that
I'm
strong
I'm
to
going
be
A.
S.
I mean, it's good, but I wouldn't put it S.
Spectacular.
It's definitely no dissing on it though, but I'd give it an A. I feel like that's respectable enough. I don't think any.
I
lower
think
than
it's
A, though.
still slightly held back against bosses, but anything else, any champion is sent directly to the troll.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the
They're
same thing
never-
as Anarchy. You know what I mean? And Anarchy was A, wasn't it? Didn't we put Anarchy in A?
Yeah,
Well,
Anarchy
then they
was
would
A.
only be fair to put it in A because.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go Isaiah. That's what I was originally gonna say.
I'm so happy they made eyes good.
I know.
My favorite exotics.
Yeah. I need to use it more. You see
Alright.
that guy still
I
galley
think-
on
okay,
the back.
so-
And dude, here's the thing. Here's the funny part with eyes. Let me see if I have it on my wallet right now. Where is it?
Okay.
My brother in Christ, we do not care. Okay, on to the next gun. Next is Salvation's Grip. I
I
think
think
it
I
goes
go
in
to
S
Salvation
tier.
script too. As
Yeah.
for Salvation
So
script,
true.
Which isn't that under F, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. That's what Salvation's Grip tier is. Is like the fucking the cheapest
The
part of the
trick-ass
ocean with
bitch
fucking
tier.
Colony and Black Talon, bro.
all right, next.
Okay. Next on the list is the Lament.
S tier.
That's
dude.
easy.
I think it's S.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I agree.
Alright, here's what I wanted to
Like,
comment
it's
on eyes.
fucking
'Cause
lament.
look at the beauty of this one.
Still one of the best. It's
No one
also still
cares.
just one of the best like solo weapons.
does look
Like,
pretty
Lament is
neat.
so fucking
Block.
good.
Let's go to the video.
Nah, it looks good.
Yeah, I'll just put a black screen when Squids is doing
Yeah, just
this.
put a black like, just put like a black little like square, like it's like
Put Wraith from all over it.
a black square, like it's
Okay.
private parts or something.
Next, okay, next on the list is G-Horn, so S tier.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
goes in Galahorn tier.
Like,
All right, nothing
I
else.
I
Next.
think it's, yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
we need to talk
it's
about
just
Gallahorn.
Gallahorn. There's
That's
nothing to explain
S. I'm
about it.
literally wearing it on my
Parasite.
back.
Parasite,
Parasite.
I love it.
I think Parasite is
I-
unironically super good. Like at
Yeah.
least A.
I think it's amazing.
I do
too.
too. I don't think
At
it's a
least
boss
A.
weapon. I can't literally physically can't be a boss weapon,
I
but
think-
still.
I think
That's
A tier.
That's why okay, so yeah, I mean A for like what champions, but I'm sorry, that shit's like B at best for like boss
I tried to take it
damage.
back. There's a single boss.
We can do B or
There's
A,
a
I don't
single
give a
boss
shit.
parasite
deserves-
on.
It
I think it's
deserves-
B. It's
It
not as
deserves
good
B,
as
but I want to give it A.
I want to give it
It's
a.
a B. I'm sorry. It's not as good as Anarchy or Eyes Tomorrow. I'm sorry. Come
There's
on.
a
It just has,
single
it has no
boss.
boss potential, but it's
There's
amazing.
Exactly.
one boss. One boss.
Caretaker?
Atrax. It's the only
that's
thing
right.
it works on.
But it's like that's the cheese though too, bro. It's not even like.
But I mean, with Atrax, you literally have the ability to
Yeah.
go collapse mid-encounter. So.
Next on the list is Grand Overture. I have never
F.
used
I
this
got
gun.
stuck by
Pass.
F.
It's dog.
F.
I,
It's F.
dude, I
Is it, like,
haven't even
it's
finished
F?
the Catalyst class.
Me neither.
Does it belong in
I finished the
Salvation?
I used
Catalyst.
to
and
do
It belongs in
I
F
finished
tier, I think.
yeah, it's F. I finished the Catalyst and like my
Summer's
day was
part, I
for
forgot it's
like,
on
That.
But it's like not good at all.
You see, on paper, it's pretty funny, but in action, it's literally one of the most unfun weapons you've ever used.
Literally, I'm
It's another
reading
Cabal
Salvations.
weapon like Air Parent.
It's like
you know?
it's like
Oh.
something that these other 4 weapons in F tier have is that like they deal damage to some capacity.
Hair does. I'm not hair. Overture does damage. It's just not a fun gun. Nor is it
It's a
like,
machine
that good.
gun.
It's
No,
slow
like
as
expert,
shit,
it's
too.
basically a rocket machine gun at that point.
After it's not, it's like barely a machine gun. It's
Okay,
basically,
you
like,
know,
Yeah,
like the
it's
Colossus
its own
weapon,
weapon.
like
Yeah,
it
like the
goes. Yeah, see,
That's
that's
it.
on the same wavelength.
That's
Or,
what it
like
is.
that's literally what it shoots
All
like.
right.
It's exactly
So
that.
it's just worse. So it's just worse than Xenophage in every
Yeah,
way.
it's
Oh
worse
yeah,
than
oh yeah.
Phage.
Zane I would use over that all day.
Okay. All right. Next, the final weapon on the list, Heart
I don't
Shadow.
fucking have it. I haven't gotten it yet.
Neither do I.
Alright, here's the thing. If we were doing this
I know
tier list at the
Swizz is, like,
start,
the one who
this
used it
season of
religiously.
Haunted, I'd put a S. But now, since they've nerfed it, B.
B.
I
Yeah,
need to fucking get it.
I like how Dust and I are pretty much unanimous on B.
As
'cause-
much
Alright.
as I am a big Heart Shadow fan, they
Yeah,
heard
it's
it.
it's
They
a
heard it
great
severely.
weapon, but honestly, it's A tier for hunters, but it's B tier for the other 2 classes.
Honestly, no, I'd
so,
say it's still S for Hunters, but for other classes, B.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna
I
put it in B tier for
yeah.
average. And that's every exotic power weapon. We were super fucking harsh on most of these weapons. Oh my god,
Well, it's because most of the good power weapons are legendaries. I mean, come on.
that is so fucking true.
Like, literally,
Oh my-
Storm Chaser sweeps
I
all of
don't-
them. Like, that's not even...
God, by the way, we roasted the ever-loving fuck out of Queenbreaker. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
like-
we pissed.
Okay,
on
well, think
that
about it. Think
gun.
about it. Think about it. Why do you think the Fallen are called the Fallen? Because they use weapons like that. Okay, I mean,
So fucking.
spitting.
Well, to be fair, Anarchy's an A tier.
Okay, shush.
Yeah, that's Scourge.
Yeah, that had to do with the Scourge thing. That
That
was
was
Black
touched by
Armory. Like,
God.
so when they
Yeah.
took when they took Black Armory and human technology
Expert.
and mixed it, then it became good. I-
A broken clock is right twice a day. That's anarchy.
I mean, I love the analogy. I don't know if I want to compare Anarchy to a broken clock, though. Like,
God, I'm gonna fucking love looking over this video on the Queenbreaker because we fucking
I can't wait.
ass
I can't wait
blasted
for this
that
video
gun.
to haunt us in our haunt our past. Honestly, I feel like all 3 of these videos or 2, whatever, how many there are, is gonna haunt our past, bro. I don't know why.
Oh, the fucking Queenbreaker oh, the Queenbreaker, bro. Holy shit.
Good, well, what?
I don't mind.
Possibly.
on
All right.
5.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching the video.
Have a good one, everybody.
What do you want to say, Squids? You're the last one who hasn't said anything.